Alright, let's take a look at the new Point War and Knockout. This is the PTR server. Weekly rewards has been changed. So it looks a bit confusing at first, but this 1 through 9 is going to be your place in the ladder, which means if you are at least top 400, you get this reward. The bottom, you will not take a look at it, because as long as you are top 400 or top 200, you get this part of the rewards. So maybe the condition is tier 9 and top 400 to get this reward, but to get to tier 9 is pretty easy. It's just the top 400 part is going to be difficult, right? So if you are top 400, then you get this reward. It doesn't matter what else ranking you get. The below one doesn't matter. This 24 part and below is only applicable to people that are not top 400. So if you are below top 100 and you are in tier 24, I'm assuming this is tier 24 with at least 6,400 PvP points, which is this one, at least 6,400, you will get into this bracket right here. And if you are top 1%, you will get this 1,200. So this is a weekly reward that will reset every week. This is better than the one we have currently. Currently, Point War 18, you only get 1,000 Nexus crystals, and it doesn't matter what you rank. As long as you Point War 18, you only get 1,000 Nexus crystals. And then if you're top 5% in Point War 23 with at least 6,400, then you get 1,000, and so on, right? It goes down all the way to Point War 1 with 50 points, you only get 50 Nexus crystals. So yeah, this is a better reward structure. It is not too much of a difference. So I mean, top 400 is pretty easy if you are playing the game casually and you do your Point War tickets to make sure it's not filling up. It's pretty simple to do top 400. If you try hard, then it's going to be really easy to get top 100 in the live server. Top 200, maybe you need some refresh here and there. Top 100 is the same as the Point War 18 that we currently have. This reward is still the same. This is the weekly wins that you get, and it's also now a 3-week season base. It's no longer a weekly base reset. Yeah, one season consists of 3 weeks period. Starting tiers and points in the new season will be calibrated based on the previous season's results. So you're not going to be set back every week like we are currently. You get the rewards weekly, but you get pushed back or resets it every 3 weeks. So even if you push to 10,000 points, you will not be set back to all the way to 8,000 points weekly. So the ticket price is now increased. If I'm not mistaken, it's 5 for 150 Nexus crystals. Right now I think we have 60 for 5, or was it 3 tickets? Even if it's 3 tickets, it's still more expensive now, because even if it was 60 Nexus crystals for 3, you could buy 2 for 6 at only 120, right? But this time 5 costs you 150. So yeah, it has gotten a little bit more expensive to refresh in Point War. But yeah, that's about it for the Point War changes. Let's take a look at Knockout. Before you enter Knockout, they will give you like 3 instances where you can choose between Gyrate, another one, and another one. I don't think it changes anything if you choose any of them. Okay, this is actually a nice added stuff. You can actually see what the win rate or the matches of a selected Esper. So if you choose this one, Donar, or whatever you want, right? You can go into everything. Then you can check their win rate or matches, and then you can also set for each tier that you want to see them on, or even in top 100, top 1%, or top 10%. And then the tier rewards is going to give you, for all diamond divisions, you get a shimmer record. Gold division, you get 1 Abilimon, legendary Abilimon, and silver, you get a reset stone. There is bronze, silver, gold, and diamond, and you can build 3 teams now instead of 2. And once you enter that tier, you cannot be dropped below that tier. So if you reach gold, which requires 3,500 points, and when you drop below 3,500, you will not be dropped below gold. And there's also going to be a field support thing for each season of Knockout. Currently, in the PTR server, in gold tiers, Espers have a chance of counter-attacking with their S1 after taking a hit, and in diamond tier, Espers counter-attack with their basic abilities after taking hits. So in gold tier, you only have a chance, whereas in diamond tier, you 100% counter, right? So Hyde, Genie will not use counter-attack runes anymore, you will just go for maybe Master Grove or even Light Set on everyone. You will not need to put Avatara on anyone, and they can just counter once you are in Diamond tier or Gold tier. So yeah, this is gonna shake up the meta quite a bit. Every season is going to get a different field support, and it's going to change some of the team comps and also some of your relics as well. Okay, so a season of knockout lasts for 3 weeks, which is why we have this first time and second time rewards. So for the first week, you get this rewards, which is going to give you Shimmer Records, Nexus Crystals, and some legendary ability mons. It's going to be super sweaty because this is a lot of rewards. And then the second week, you're also gonna get Shimmer Records. So within one season of knockout, you can get a maximum of 11 Shimmer Records, 5 from here, 5 from the second week, and then 1 from the tier rewards. And you can also get about 2,000 Nexus Crystals, a maximum of 2,000 Nexus Crystals, and also about 4 full legendary ability mons and 10 extra piece. So yeah, that's a lot of rewards in knockout. The rewards layout looks pretty grim to be honest. Top 11% gets you 10 of these fragments, and then if you go up to top 1%, you get 2 summons worth of shimmers with an extra 20 fragments left. I mean, this one is not too bad. This one gives you at 11% gives you 35, while at 1% gives you 1, which is double, but the difference is not that much compared to the Shimmer Record, right? The Shimmer Record is from 10 to 220. That's insane. But yeah, I think they need to revise the Shimmer Record fragments. Maybe just with each bump up, just increase it by 10. So this one is 220, maybe this one is 210, 200, and then 190, something like that, because this is a bit too much. And it's for 2 weeks as well. So yeah, that's about it for the changes in Point War and Knockout. The gameplay is I'm still a bit confused about, because this part I still don't understand this part. The competition features 1 round of matches every 12 hours. I don't know if this is going to be you hold your position for as long as possible and then you gain points that way, or is it just the same as Knockout like we have currently, where you can choose and pick your opponents, but from the looks of it, it doesn't seem that you can choose and pick your opponent. Because in this part, right, in each match, a player's team will be matched with other players' team based on their number of medals. So it doesn't seem like you can actually pick and choose your opponent. Rather, the game picks your opponents for you. And yeah, I guess that's about it. The rewards look pretty good. Really good, actually. Now we're getting a lot more Shimmer Records per week. And yeah, ciao.